Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm Leah with Enlightened Mystic Essentials. Okay, I am here to give you some information, and I'm laughing at myself because I'm halfway done with the first video for you all, and I didn't even record. Anyway, let's start over. I ain't worrying about it. Same message. I wasn't totally complete. I was almost over. So today we're gonna talk about twin flame and the stages that you could have passed now, that past, present, could be a cycle right now that you are in, and future, where are you going, or what you have to look forward for. And I was given this message this morning by Spirit, and I am using 5 decks to clarify. I told you before in a previous video, I'm a Scorpio. Everything in my chart is Scorpio except for my moon is in Sagittarius, Scorpio. So I will take you from the surface down deep, and we'll come back up if we have to, however you want to do it. Okay. So this is how the spread is gonna go. I am going to get a main energy for the divine feminines and the masculines, and I am going to get a hidden realm wisdom card from Spirit and the ancestors of what they would like you to know, because I talk to Spirit and ancestors and angels all day, every day, and we're going to clarify it, right? Then I'm going to pull back the clarifiers, and then I'm going to re-clarify the clarifiers that I have out, because I'm using 2 clarifiers. And I'm going to show you the energies, because I'm real big on energy of these cards that clarified the main energy and the wisdom for the divine feminines and the divine masculines. And at the end of it all, we are going to learn about what needs to be surrendered, let go of, released for the feminines and the masculines. Okay, so we're coming out with energy oracle card. I like to use this one, and I'll list all that stuff in the description. And then we are going to get our hidden wisdom here, and I'm going to clarify with this Cleo's Terror Power deck, because I'm using 5 decks, and I'll tell you, So let's go. All right, Spirit, what is the main energy of the divine feminines at this time? And it's for a collective. So, take it as you may. Spirit, what is the energy of the divine masculine right now? Oof, Cornucopia came out on your side. Uh-oh. We're going to talk about it. We need to talk about it, because it's the Spirit divine masculine energy at this time, in this step, in this journey. Yin and yang, baby. Okay. So let me show you the divine feminines. Walking away. Walking away. I don't know if it's you're walking away from this connection, or are you walking away from a situation that you were in, that didn't have a divine purpose. Meaning, are you walking away from a soulmate at this time? Let me show you this. Like this. It shows the divine feminine. Hope you can see it. This is the energy oracle deck. Walking away with her back to cornucopia, which is many blessings and abundance and things. Now, since we are talking about twin flame, and you know your true, your true twin flame, depending on what step you're in. I don't know, but we're going to clarify and see what you're walking away from, because if it looks like you're walking away from abundance. You don't have to listen to me. Don't go and say, well, I got to stay in the situation because Leah said. No, Leah just telling you what's on the cards. And what is the divine masculine's card? The yin and the yang. The yin and the yang. The up, the down, the left, the right. Isn't that not mirroring? Mirroring each other. That's what that means. Now listen. The first, when I did this whole nother situation, I was all happy and everything. Now we're being hit with another obstacle maybe. Listen, let's find out. Spirit, what is the hidden wisdom here for the divine feminine? What is I already shuffled these cards, y'all. I've been shuffling. I don't care. It's all right. What is... Okay. Ooh. Oh. The Desert Prince. Oh, let's talk about this. Well, it's a good thing that he wasn't reversed, because in reverse, he represents false promises. But upright, he represents survival. Because, you got to think about animals or creatures or people who live in the desert. They have to learn how to survive. Whether it be hunting at night because it's so hot. You have to wait till the nightfall to hunt, like the owls and, the hawks, I guess. I don't know. The owls, I know some, yeah. You have some snakes. They burrow underground and they come up and get their prey. So this it talks about survival mode. Going into survival mode. Now it seems like you're walking away to survive to get to cornucopia. Whew, we needed that save. But we read for a collective, right? So now let's clarify the yin and the yang for the divine masculines. Spirit, what is the hidden wisdom here for the divine masculines? All right, it fell out under the divine feminine side. Connection. But it's for the divine masculines. We have the cosmos. Yes. We need that. They need that. And it represents creativity and vastness. The cosmos, the universe, the divines. The up, the down, the left, the right. Could they be saying that they're guiding him? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's clarify. Let's find out. My deck upside down. Definitely don't want no reversals. I rarely read reversals anyway. Only if they come out as if they may, then read and go with the flow. Spirit, can you clarify the Desert Prince for the divine feminine? They want to know. I want to know. We all want to know. Clarify the Desert Prince, please. Quick. The King of Coin. The king that holds value to you. The king. It doesn't always represent that he's wealthy, but he is abundant in some type of form, way, fashion, however you want to say it. Survival. You're walking away to survive. What are you surviving for? Cornucopia. Why are you surviving for cornucopia? For the king of value, the king of wealth, the king of abundance. Sound about right. Because as divine feminines and divine masculines, you have a divine purpose. And when you come into union, you bring great value to the world. So if he is divine value, isn't the divine feminine of value too? Divine. Both of you. Not a soulmate. I keep trying to tell you they're two different things. You probably walking away from a soulmate or a karmic relationship. And you are doing that because it no longer serves you, it's draining you, and you need to get away. Everything that is going wrong and everything that does not feel right, everything that feels like it's draining your energy, you're walking away and you're getting away from it. Maybe you know you have a divine purpose or not. But the universe or the divine, or they're pulling you away. And it's up to you to open your eyes and see. Okay? Spirit, clarify the cosmos for the divine masculine. Why? All right. When I say it's not a game, it's not a game. To clarify the cosmos for the divine masculine, we have a card that pops out, right? And it is the 4 of coin. See it? But it's in reverse. No longer holding on. Or is it being withdrawn? Now let me tell you something. It pops out by the king of coin. So now you're telling me the king of coin is no longer holding on. The king of value. He could also represent the divine masculine is no longer holding on. Right? But we're going to see what he's not holding on to. Clarify the 4 of coin in reverse. You got a little mini story here. Got a little mini story. Okay, so we're going to clarify for the divine masculine. Why? What is he no longer holding on to? It could be something of value, or he's no longer keeping something close off to his chest because he's covering up something. What are you hiding? That you keep into yourself. The 9 of coins. Okay, now listen. Let me explain something. The first one I did, right? The first video that I did that I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. 4s. You had like 4s everywhere. 4s in the cards. 4s in the clarifiers like you have now. Now you have a 4 of coin. 4s. 22, 2 plus 2 for the divine masculine is a 4. This is structure, stability, foundation. Okay? I'm just looking. So now you have 4-card clarifier. So it talks about the 9 of coin. Someone who is independent, stable, self-sufficient. She can hold her own. But do not forget the fact that she holds a red bird. Birds represent messages. The colors of red could be blood, defeat, or love. You don't have to believe that, but that's what I say, you know. Right? So this person who's independent. And so if we're talking about the divine masculine, this is the divine feminine. She. Right? Is a divine love. She is a divine love. The Ace of Cups. What are you no longer holding on to? You telling me why you no longer holding on. What is the purpose that you're no longer holding on? Because of the feminine. My divine love, divine purpose, divine feminine, divine masculine. You don't see it? You don't get it? Right? And a cycle is ending. The Ten of Swords. But who is this cycle ending for? The King of Staff. The King of Action. The King of Passion. The King of Inspiration. Right? But you see the little red bird for you? Oh, a message is coming. Better believe it. Now, let me tell you something. Don't go over here and try to force this man out his, he coming out on his own because he no longer holding on to something that was of value that he kept to himself. Transformation, baby. That's what we want. Okay? Don't go over there and try to force it because you're going to self-sabotage. That's what it's going to be. Straight up. All right? It's okay. Now, here is the section where I am going to show you the energies of the cards that we clarify, right? So the divine feminine only had one. She had the King of Coins, the King of Value. He can be so many things. The King of Abundance, the King of Wealth, right? So now I'm going to the Starman Tarot. I love these cards because they show the energy, right? They can give us a visual. Because I understand that some people are more visual than others. Some people are, they can hear. They can close their eyes. They can hear. You got some people who can see and remember, photographic memory and whatever. You also have those people who record and they do their own thing in class. And then they go back later on and decipher their own message or whatever. So, yeah. Okay. So now we found the King of Pentacles. This is the energy of the King of Pentacles. They are the same, or the King of Coins, same thing. Just show you the energy and what's going on in the two cards. Just make sure I ain't got my hand in the way. See? The physical. What's going on in the spiritual. That's how I look at it. This is probably why Spirit has me doing these cards how they are. So now let me tell you. In a spiritual sense, it shows a man riding on a horse with no legs because he is no longer running on the ground. He is flying through the air, coming in quick. Okay? And he is anchored down by a pentacle, a huge pentacle, And it shows him holding a pentacle in his hand. So he is grounded. See? The pentacle on the ground. He is grounded in something that's of value. He holds something of value, He's grounded in value. See that pentacle right there? And then he holds something of value in his hand. And he's on a little fake horse, ready to go off. Those are the little fire rocket things. This one, he's sitting down and letting you know. Look at his feet on the ground. He has one on the ground and one on the concrete throne. Grounded. Okay? So now we're going to move over to the divine masculine because he got a couple of more clarifiers than we got. Okay? So now we're going back to the Pentacles. And we're going to the Four of Pentacles, right? For the energy. I see Pentacles, but I see two pentacles that sit within the heads. Two heads here, both contain a pentacle. I see a lightning bolt to the chest. That's where the heart is, right? I I see him standing on a pentacle. He's also grounded, is he not? Just like the king. But they are the same, right? And then you have another pentacle off to the side. The energy. Is this the 4 pentacle or the 4 coin? Let me back it up, see if I can get the whole thing. This is a head. And this is a head that holds pentacles. This is the pentacle he stands on, right? And the other pentacle is right there. It's like a little cloud. Maybe you can see it. It's off to the side right there. Okay. But this pentacle's in the head, right? But don't forget that this is reversed, right? This is reversed, right? So everything that's in his head is going to shake out. Time to come out. Just like everything that he was holding in, all close, no longer, right? So then he tells us why. Why are you not holding on? What are you getting ready to release and let go of? Whether it be head, mental, heart, right? Because it's in reverse. So now we're going back to the pentacles. And we're going to the 9. Because now he, the divine masculine, tells us why he's doing it before he tells what happened to make him, you know, 4 coin in reverse. Why are you releasing? The 9 of Pentacles. Her, she, my divine feminine, who is self-sufficient on her own. Her, she. This is the energy, right? So we got a bat with the chest on fire. She radiates purple and pink, you know, feet, chest, head, torso. Then it's a little ghost, and this ghost is white, standing before her. But then she has pentacles all around her. Pentacles all around her. She has grapes and a bunny, compassionate and abundant, because the bunny is compassionate. It's all soft and lovable. And the grapes is abundant because they multiply, multiple. Then it's a golden egg that busts open, and it's a pentacle comes out. She has gold at her feet, you know. And the enclosement that she's in is also gold. So let's see. Down here, right? Let me make sure. No, I'm off, y'all. Right here is the grapes and the little bunny. And across from that is the golden egg that busts open. And there is the pentacle she stands on. And those are like golden nuggets. Value, value. It screams value. And then before her is that white ghost. We don't know who that ghost is. It might be the divine masculine. Coming in the spirit. We don't know. And then she has them above her head. And everything around her is gold. And then you see the bat. I don't know what the bat represents. But I'll find out for you next time. Trust me. Okay. Her. She. Right. Now we're going to the Ace of Cups. Right. He says he's releasing something from being closed off. You know, and no longer holding on to the 4 coin, right? Because of my divine feminine. Because she is my divine love. That's what he said. Now here's the energy of that Ace of coin. Ace of Cups, excuse me. See there? Ace of Cup. Look at it. I love these. So vibrant. You know, color. It pops up at you. Yeah. So in this picture, it has an eye. Isn't it called a goblet? The cup, like on Harry Potter. And it has an eye in the middle. And it also shows at the bottom of the cup that there are roots coming down that are upon this table with the lotus flower, which is, you know, that's the mandala, the lotus flower, all of that. It circles in life, and yeah, all of that play a factor. Then it's gold coins and water, of course. And then it has a sacred geometry symbol there above it. I'm getting ready to get into these. I asked, could I buy them? I love them. They're the sacred geometry, they call them also the soul symbols, or the communication of the soul. See those roots right there coming down from the cup? When I say it's getting real, it's getting real. Okay. So he tells us he's releasing, and he tells us why he's releasing, because of the feminine. But now he tells us why he's coming out, or why he's releasing, and why, but for what purpose are you? Because I have completed a cycle. I have. I'm the king of action. I'm the king of passion. I'm the king of inspiration. I have completed a cycle. I'm in a situation. Ended a situation. All right. So let's get the king of staff. Okay, got him. I already got him laid out. Quick. And swords should be right here because there's still the 8 on top. Boom. The king of wands, or the king of staff. Just give you a visual. And the 10 of swords. I am the king of action, compassion, and inspiration, and I have ended a cycle. Ended. Okay. So the king is of staff. His upper body is roots, tree limbs, and let's see. And then you see the little embryos of children, and in their heads it is 3 of them. Completion. Did I not talk about that for December? 3. The top and the 2 at the bottom. Those are cycles. That makes a completion. When I say it's getting real, it's getting very real. And in each one of these embryos, babies that are, you know, formed in the womb, their brains are the lotus flowers. Again, just like the same lotus flower we seen at the Ace of Cups that was up under it. And then you have fire everywhere, because he's the king of passion. And isn't staff fire signs? Fire. It would relate. So I show it to you again. Let you see for yourself. See those little embryos? That's 2, and that's 1 up there. And each one of these embryos has a lotus flower in the brain. I want to get it close enough, but not too blurry. I don't know if you can see it. Look it up online. Star, you know, what is it? Starman Tarot. Got the King of Wands. There's so much going on up in these energy. Yes, that's what we want. Now for the 10 of Swords, you have 2 people falling away from each other. 1 has been stabbed 3 times with swords. And you have another man breaking swords with the energy of his finger. But they both are coming from a box or a cube from a root, like a tree root. And then you have a female face in the background. You have another sacred geometry symbol above her head. And then you have these swords falling down, right? So one has been killed maybe because the two men, they're falling apart. But these two men are the same person. They're falling apart because look at their hands. Their fingers are about to touch, or they're falling away from touching. But you'll see. If you look, you'll see. Look at the fingers. Look at the fingers. They're like pointing at each other. He's stabbed 3 times. He has energy inside his finger. He's breaking up these swords. And in the background back there, you see the female's face. And you see the ring. And you see if you're looking at ring, that sword is like magnified there. Show it again. All right. 10 of Swords, right? So the king is, saying that he has completed a cycle. And when you are journeying in any journey, spiritual release, twin flame, any type of journey that you're, on or learning about, you want to continue to progress, do you not? So you have to learn the process as you go along, okay? And you have to continue to move forward. I'm shuffling the surrender, power of surrender. What you have to surrender, in order to continue to move, or what you need to remember. Because this is the 5th day. I don't want it to be too long. We had what? 31. Not too bad, I don't think. But we're going to, here we go. So now let's see what needs to be released or surrendered by the divine feminine spirit. Please tell the divine feminines what they need to release. Woo! Release to joy. Tell me you don't see it. Release to joy. It says a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Like savor it. It's good. Eat it up. Indulge in random actions or acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. So listen, when you're dealing with energy, right? The more negative and, not so good energy that you release, that space has to get filled up with energy, to unify. So as you release that negative energy, you want to bring in positive energy. And as you bring in that positive energy, you talk about charges. You charge up, and understand that we are in a time where the universe is taking up all of these thoughts and sayings, and you have to think before you can speak. It's taking it all up and giving it right back. They're taking up all the thoughts and the energies and giving it right back. So if you speak negative, think negative, because you have to think negative before you can speak negative, because your brain runs your mouth, right? It's the motherboard of your body. So if you say, my divine, masculine is really getting on my nerves, I can't stand him. Listen, that is so much negativity that you're not just hindering yourself, you're hindering him too, because it's just like you talking down on him. And if someone talks down on you, isn't that like kind of sort of like cursing? So what you need to do as a feminine, not just for you, not just for him, but for you, you need to think positive and speak positive, because the key to manifesting is positive thoughts, is it not? Positive thoughts is the key to manifesting. Remember when I talked about earlier manifesting in the wrong directions and all this crazy stuff? Yeah. All this scattered energy. Okay? Yeah. Now, Spirit, what does the divine masculine need to surrender to? What does he need to surrender to? The divine masculine. Oh, it popped out on top of us. The divine feminine. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at some noise. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. And by popping on top of the divine feminine, it's time to let go of the belief system that you have about the divine feminine, divine masculines. Let's see. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. The past, the present, the future. Didn't I tell you about completion? We in December, a month of completion. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. Soar. When you soar, don't you go up? So, when it says letting go of limiting ideas, divine masculines, you cannot say, oh, you know, she's independent and she got a house and she maintaining and she got her kids. I can't go over there. I'm not together. All of that is negative thoughts. And you have to think it before you can speak it. You know, that's called restriction. You're restricting yourself. You are restricting yourself from moving along in your journey, and you are restricting yourself from becoming a unit with your divine feminine. She all over here being happy. You all over here being unhappy. She all up and about and happy and charging up on positive energy, and you over here just all the negative energy she getting rid of, you taking it on. That's what it looked like. It's what it seems like. So remember, positive thoughts. And remember that this is not a game. It's time for people to open their eyes and see. But I know that until the time is right, I don't rule time and I don't rule people. I rule me. And I know what I allow and what I will not allow. Okay? Listen, I'm gone. I gotta go. I'm Leah. Now, don't go say Leah said. No, Leah ain't say that. Leah told you what she meant. And Leah told you what she said. You know, I'm Leah. And get your pens and pads ready, baby. Because we going. I'm going to take you there, and I will not leave you out there in the unknowing. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to email me. You can like, subscribe, share this video. It doesn't matter. You know. Enlightened Mystics Essentials. Enlightened is knowledgeable, informed. Mystic is spiritual. Essentials is life paths, life journeys. I'm here to inform. You may not agree with some things, but that's okay with me. Because like I told you in the beginning, I'm learning with you. But I know what I have been sent forth to do. And this is my first time, you know, coming on camera. And, you know, I read face to face. But now I'm meant to go forth to a broader audience. To enlighten you, enlighten me, you know. So, if you're ready for this ride, so am I. Y'all have a good one. And until next time, I don't know what I'll be coming back with next time. It just depends. But just, you know, work with me, I'll work with you. Let's go.